and today we're reacting to season 5 episode 11 of Buffy. Last episode was called Into the Woods. This was a continuation of what happened with Joyce and her surgery, and then obviously the big part, Riley and Buffy's relationship. Now, quick summarization, Joyce's surgery was successful. They was able to get the tumor out in a successful manner, so that problem should be theoretically out of the loop. She's fine, ready to go, right? With this happening and due to the success, Buffy and Riley decided to have some alone time and reconnect as a couple, because the whole first half of the season, they have been not together, not seeing eye to eye, due to Buffy not being able to connect with Riley vulnerably, and him not being able to break down the barriers that Angel was able to achieve, or what's it called, Dracula was able to achieve, because he's jealous of exes and abusers. I mean, not abusers, but vampires who he hated. Anyway, interesting. So while that's happening, Dawn is spending, a night and spending time with Xander and Anya, who want to be playing games. With this Riley and Buffy situation and them having their time alone, Riley is kind of pushing on why Buffy trying to remain calm and how she's remaining calm. So he's like, why didn't you cry? Like, why are you not crying? Your mom just got her surgery. This was a big stress reliever for you. You've been stressing for a while. How does it feel? Like, why are you crying? And she's like, to his dismay, because he thought that she was holding it in, she's like, yeah, I cried a lot. Because we've seen the last episode, in episode 9, where she was crying in the kitchen while Joyce was in her room and Dawn was in her room. So he's just, once again, getting more frustrated. It's building up, it's accumulating, because he's her boyfriend. He's supposed to be someone that she relies on, cries in the shoulders, and he's supposed to be there to save the day, like he's Superman. And him not having that with her, he's getting frustrated on why she cannot connect with him and open up to him the way that he would expect her to. So while they're done what they're doing, Riley sneaks out to get his 1 o'clock drip drop of blood, and Spike, who's obviously stalking per usual, he's like wandering outside of the front of the lawn. Why is Riley leaving mysteriously? So I'm curious as to, did Spike stay out there while they were having their drunkenness? Okay. But yes, Spike follows Riley to where Riley normally goes to get his blood drinking, and automatically, what he's about to do. But we're going to switch over to Buffy. Buffy's with Joyce, obviously, discussing what wig options should Joyce wear. But also talking about her relationship with Riley, about how they were trying to do some Bible reading, which wasn't the case. But it then switches over to the nighttime again, which is where Spike is like, listen, I need you to get dressed. Come follow me. I have something that you might want to see. And Buffy's like, why are you here in my room? 1, and I'm naked. 2, 3, what is there that's so important that you need to show me that you're risking getting killed for, essentially? She follows him just on a whim. Happy she did, though. We see Riley in the arm, with a vampire in his arm, letting the vampire feed on him. Riley's so into it, he's like, kind of blasphemy, like not even really paying attention. He finally notices that Buffy's watching him. She runs out. He's trying to go after Buffy, but he's just like, listen, I might as well let her cool off. Riley decides to go to his apartment, where he finds Graham and Major Ellis waiting for him, since they've been helping with the UFO stuff, alien demon last episode. We're basically like, listen, we're anti-demons organization, just like season 4 all over again, and they want him to join. They want him to join him, and that they'll be going to Central America tomorrow. So if you want to join, let us know. There's nothing here for you. He has until literal midnight. Something's evil lurking through the dark. Like, pretty much like Thriller said. He has until 12 o'clock the next day to decide if he wants to be there. There will be a helicopter waiting for him. So if he wants to come with them and do anti-demon stuff and stop demons from existing, let's get to work. We translate to how Dallas is like, we shouldn't be worrying about that. You should be worrying about Glory, the beast that kind of demolished you last time and is looking for Dawn or the key. Come on. But once again, she goes back to the vampire hideout anyway, and there's nothing there. Riley goes to Spike, and it's pretty much they have a little discussion, alcohol thing where Riley in the midst of this says, you need to back off Buffy because I know that you like her, and Spike is trying to be like, oh, I don't really like her, you know, but they end up discussing how they both love Buffy anyways, and Spike is like, I don't know what's worse, not having her or having her and she just doesn't love you. Well, matter of fact, you're kind of lucky, but they is what it is. They was out here bonded on alcoholic beverages. We go to the final thing, which I'm going to say is I'm just going to end it off. We have a Xander and Buffy moment, which we didn't really have in a long time. They talk and pretty much talk about Riley because everybody figures that something's going on with Buffy and Riley's relationship. This leads to Xander finally telling Anya how he feels for her fully, and we finally get Buffy trying to technically go to Riley and beg him to stay, which is what Xander says she should do, due to her and Riley finally having a talk and discussing why he even let the vampire feed him in the first place. She waited to like 11:59 on the dot to run to him at the helicopter, and it was too late. Riley was already on the helicopter leaving, and she was watching at a distance as he never looked back. So Riley may be gone for a while. I don't think he's going to be gone permanently though, but now I guess the relationship's on pause. But yes. I want to mention the reason why they said the reason why I already kind of discussed why he lets the vampire drink on them, because he feels like they need them more than Buffy, and that they have a thirst for him or a need for him. His words, not mine. And then also Xander said that Buffy treats him like a rebound after Angel's departure, which literally it is. He came as soon as Angel left. As soon as Buffy left in 108 of Angel, which is like 408 for Buffy, she was out here dating Riley like 2 episodes later. So whatever. But let's go to the next episode. So let's dive in. If you hear any beatboxing, because it is extremely raining outside. Anyways.
Xander.
Yeah.
If you ever decide to go, I want a warning. You know, it's the right one to cut, but I guess the green one, and then at the last second, no, the red one, and then click, it stops with 0.3 of a second left, but then you don't leave.
Anya, she watching too much movies.
It happened to us because it's all about her messing things up.
Interesting.
And she couldn't make it work with Angel, and couldn't she let Riley go away? Maybe you're doing something wrong here too?
Okay, but it's different people every time,
I don't think it's a pattern with her.
Yeah.
No, it's just, you know, now that it happened again.
What the Okay. I thought that was Buffy in that non-uniform. This man is disrespectful. Not in the name of the Lord. Every time I see her, she got some purple on. What are you gonna say?
What was that? He looked like a demon.
He's not.
Yeah, he did.
He's not, though.
Are you okay? Looking for you. The adjuring. Good. Yeah, do you have to be, like, super religious?
Buffy.
Well, so you really think they might be able to help us?
If you mean, are they going to help us find out something about Glory?
Jesus, yeah, we waiting.
Really exhausted. The materials I have here, we're coming up empty.
Yeah, she's not in the books at all. I thought we already established that.
Yes.
About the idea of giving them any information that could possibly lead them to Dawn.
Yeah.
Truly, Buffy, if I saw an alternative.
Okay.
It's been 3 weeks.
You can say his name.
Can we, though?
I'm doing all right. These things happen. Wait for a week?
For a week?
Right.
Yes,
What?
She's delighted about it.
Well, I get to run the store, right? In classes. Usually I use that time.
Look at how lost
Copying
Anya
over my
is.
class notes with a system of different colored pens.
We'll take care of the inventory and the money. Dealing with people requires a certain
Technique?
finesse.
I have
Finesse.
I'll help her take care of it.
Yeah. Because she had to make sure nobody steals.
Better. It'll be sharp shape.
I'm scared. Something.
Pretty standard. Vampire staking. Oh, but I met a nun, and she let me try on her wimple.
You tried
Okay,
on
now
her
we're back to
what?
Frank.
we should burn it. We'll keep the bugs away.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell. Fine.
They said, girl, you funky?
Funny, don't touch anything.
You know, Dawn's gonna touch something. Maybe the doorknob, maybe the wall, maybe the picture frame.
I think I would have done that sooner.
Yeah,
Like, boom.
Yeah,
Don't want to see that face again.
It took 3 weeks, maybe.
According to everyone who isn't me, it was kind of gradual.
The whole United States could see it, boo. I'm sorry. We can saw it from a mile
Does that
away.
make it any better? Better soon. Still feels a little sudden to me. With him gone where no one can talk to him. Or maybe he'll want to give it another try. I could say all the things I didn't get.
I was trying to help, you know. Not like I made him be there after all.
You know what?
Actually trying to help you.
You know what? He's making up a whole dialogue in his head. I was like, what the voices inside of my head? Damn, you destroyed it?
Buffy.
Used it to derate Anya and it didn't work. But I think it might have made her really smart.
Did you even derate her?
Giving me these
Did they
looks.
derate her?
She's planning something, rubbing her
think
paws
they did.
together.
Hell, I don't even know. I don't think they did.
What are you two doing?
We honestly forgot her.
Exactly. And boom, there's a floating ball of sunlight. Vamps get dusty. You don't want to look right at it, though. That's why.
Oh,
but
my
you can't
God.
use trying to make me feel left out, and you're stealing. I'm not stealing. I'm just taking things without paying for them.
Right.
And what twisted
You're
dictionary
using our
makes me-
products. Well, I see what you're doing.
I know what this is. This is peer pressure. Any second now, you're going to make me smoke tobacco and have drugs.
Oh.
Fix it.
What did you
Recurse
do?
that.
It probably reburned her.
Goodness new. Funny. Sandra, she's pretending to be me. Can you even believe how she's acting?
Okay, you know what?
They
I'm
same
tired of being the
hairdo.
one in the middle. I'm not gonna let you.
Maybe you guys have some stuff you need to work out. You know,
Yes.
Just really
Work it out. And while we look away, secretly,
Under eyes. $10 for 12. Bargain.
not her calculating the cost for the spell.
Find weed. I invoke thee. Let the gloom of darkness part before you. Let the moonlight be
I ain't gonna say something that's gonna
veiled
ruin
by
this,
your
isn't she?
presence.
No.
Willow.
I'm sure you can do that all on your own.
Hey, Anya, whatever really has you mad, why don't you just say it? Like, let it out.
No, we don't. Alright. Okay. Not only did you play yourself, but now I destroyed all the bookshelves, got a monster running free, and destroyed several items in the magic box because y'all wanted to be clowns.
Perspective on the whole situation. You know, maybe Riley's where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he needed
Away from us.
Oh, no, I said
Not
no,
relationship-wise.
Anya, it was nothing. Willow and Anya were sort of fighting, and then Xander kind of snapped at both of them, and he left.
the little thing, and then boom, you have this whole huge thing. Not done with the little thing. Miraculous love.
What?
Free my sis.
Miraculous love.
Free my sis. From the shackles that is Riley.
Paddle does. It makes us stop.
Are you gonna pay attention to the road?
You don't know how to drive? Why didn't you say you don't
She'll know how to drive?
Well, I could.
There's a troll.
You feel that we got police, traffic lights,
Likely, we're going very
tickets? Ma'am, this is not the time to... Oh,
quickly.
Oh, that's gone.
she's losing these pills. You gonna...
Now, why would I do that when it's bugging you so much, haven't it?
You just trying to eat and relax.
Oh, the hell.
Hey,
Dude, did you even clean your hands when you stood in your hands to somebody's food?
Someone's in a temper. Not holding grudges.
Dude, I don't think you're the first one on the plate.
what does Buffy have to do with anything? What?
Alright, sir, are you alright? Are you okay? You gotta wreak havoc on the city. Did you win the lottery?
Merry sport with your more attractive daughters.
What?
Mark my words.
What does a Slayer think of all this friction in the ranks? Can't be good for morale.
I don't know.
She's a little...
Golly.
So, think I should ring her Buffy? We could have a calm talk and something to eat.
Can it be babies?
No,
Not so
ho.
much.
Oh,
Buffy.
Willow.
Sir, we have things at hand, and the greeting ain't one of them.
You did this?
Me?
I'm sorry, look how sad he just got. Damn.
Her.
Stand up!
It's very
Stand
difficult.
up,
We can
Spike.
stop him. Willow, don't stop him.
Now. Y'all be weak in the knees.
Conjuring bee.
when we were dating.
An ex?
Do a troll, which, by the way, is how I got the job this adventure.
Vince's demon? Oh my god.
I did not cheat.
Let the conjuring bee.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Spike, can you? Can you let her go? Did he out of pocket? Oh my god, did he just? Oh my god. Look. You just sent people to death, like,
You want credit for not feeding off bleeding disaster victims?
right?
Well, yeah.
You're disgusting.
You don't even have a choice. Like, you got a literal chip in your head.
I'm not gonna turn Xander into a troll.
Well, that's a very complicated
Listen, Willow
procedure.
protective of Xander, you know? He's her best friend.
Oh, you spent what? 1,000 years hurting men? You got your 1,000 years of hurting men gold watch?
It was a demon then. And
Even this, she was
Only
whipped
if
on
you want him to
Xander.
double in
That's her
size
soulmate.
and grow extra arms, which
I'm
that's
sorry.
not.
I
by
can't
the
make them
way,
not
you weren't
bop.
a demon.
you don't want anyone else to have him. I know what broke up him and Cordelia, you know. It was you. And your lips.
No, it was not. Time ago. Do you think I'd do that again?
Why
Ma'am,
not?
Well, hello, gay now.
period.
You're always doing everything you can
You
to
know.
point out how much I'm an outsider.
You know,
You've known.
Here to kill you.
Run!
sir. Oh, you're destroying the whole magic box shop.
But she needs women.
Exactly. We touching these women. Free my son, Xander. Oh, at the end of the day, Xander's not giving up, and we stand. Oh. Oh no. He just slid him across the floor with it, though.
Only one of your women shall die, and you shall be the one to choose.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is he troll? I'm not choosing between my girlfriend and my best friend.
What?
That's insane troll logic.
Go, Xander. I love you.
Now, choose.
Oh, no!
His
I'm not
arm.
choosing.
Then you.
No.
Monstrum. Damn.
Oh Lord.
Buffy! Tara, stay back!
Go get the insult now. We got this. We got this.
You're as inadequate a troll as you were a boyfriend.
Oh, you funky, and you smell like shit, and you green like grass, cause you smell like ass, and I know you ain't take a bath.
Woman, it's been 1,000 years.
Okay.
And yet you are as aggravating and emasculating as ever you were.
I have some mercy. Oh, exactly. She don't got mercy. Oh, you just messed up. You just messed up. You just messed up. Don't mess with a heartbroken Buffy. Yeah.
Oh, and Willow likes you too, but not in a sexy way. You know, because she's gay. And she's not gonna try to break us up.
Hey, no,
Where
fix
did you
the
send him?
magic
Lab
box.
for trolls. He'll like it there. Full of trolls.
It's hard to be precise by throwing a live bee at it, which
Oh,
is a weird image, and you should all just forget it.
yeah. Mhm.
It's possible that.
As you should. He's gonna break the glass.
Oops.
We
place is trash
fall
enough anyway.
down, and
But
we
see how well things
get
worked
up.
out? Good. And alive. I don't know anything.
Well, they don't know it yet.
So why did
They
they?
have no record of Glory or anyone like
So why did
her.
they waste your time? Yes.
I got some of it myself. Buffy told me the rest.
Well, they're interested.
You're the only
so-
ones that know.
I still can't even begin to grasp this. But she's my little girl.
It is disorienting.
I'll get some more milk.
But she knows something sus now. The fact that they was talking just so free, like Dawn isn't in the proximity of the area. Are y'all the shizzle right now? Like, are y'all kidding me? Really? they sat here and did a whole unboxing with tea with Dawn like really across the street. All right. So anyways, that was my season 5, episode 11 of reaction to Buffy. This episode was called Triangle, and kid you not, I'm actually happy we got a Willow and Anya episode. I feel like amongst a lot of some of these episodes, we've had different gang ups. We've had Spike with, of course, everybody around the globe. We've had Buffy and Xander have their moment last episode. We had Buffy and Willow, Buffy and All the Nation and Tara. I feel like Anya and Willow was probably one of the 2 characters I wanted to interact the most due to their history with Xander. And I feel like it's been slowly building up. There's been like slow shade between them, and especially with the last few episodes. But also, they never really interact. Like, the most time you see them interact is when they're like in the same proximity trying to investigate what monsters and what is happening, but you never really see them interact. And it's interesting to see why, because I didn't know that Anya knew the reason why Cordelia and him broke up in the first place. I knew that she knows about Cordelia and Xander, but I think Cordelia did tell Anya. She told her the whole tea, like the whole thing. So I know that she knew, but due to me low-key thinking that they weren't going to go for Anya and Xander, and then having her come back and then them developing, I just like completely swept Cordelia and them out of my mind because of that situation in season 3 and how the breakup and the cheating and Willow and Oz, I just want to erase that whole rectangle square out of my mind. And I just was like, just swept under the rug that Anya literally knows the whole thing, which I guess is why Anya kept that same thing, because Anya said this, like, she kind of had the jealousy toward Buffy as well. Like, I don't want you to be around Xander that way, blah, 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 blah. But I'm happy it was touched. I guess now, canonically, Willow is now a lesbian, as she should. And I feel like even though, she's obviously with Tara now, and I'm happy that she talked about it with Anya. And I wonder if Anya was more so distant from Willow because of that, because she thought Willow would take Xander from her due to the cheating from last time. But also because I feel like with Willow, she definitely feel like she's been close with Xander her whole life. And even though we didn't really see that much close best friendship because of the crush, now they've been surpassed that. And since season 4, they were kind of distant because everybody was distant. We're seeing their friendship, like their real close best friendship, be introduced again. So obviously she's going to obviously be thinking that Anya isn't good enough, because Anya was a vengeance demon who purposely was going to ruin Xander anyways because of Cordelia. So technically she would have hurt Xander, but she just didn't know it because she didn't really want to hurt, she technically didn't want to hurt Xander. She just made a reality in where Cordelia wasn't with Xander, but you know what I mean. I'm just happy that they talked, and now they're kind of on a situation. Now we don't have any main problems amongst our core scoops. Can't wait to see them interact more, though. Once again, I'm not mad that Anya was protective of the job of the magic box. She works there and she's taking things serious. So, and once again, Willow do get over on Giles because she's a witch and she works with the spells. So I'm not surprised that Anya's like, listen, sis, you gotta pay. Like, come on. Some of this stuff costs. And to be honest, this magic box today wasn't popping. These last 3 episodes, they wasn't building, they wasn't stacking up the customers. And they come in and just take it and do spells. Pay up. But once again, even though they don't have to because they're part of it, Anya has a reason. Like, she works here, she don't want to seem like she's not taking it serious with Giles. And Giles do let people step on him, my son. But yeah. But once again, it is nice to also see more about Anya's insight in her relationships, because we only know that she's been a vengeance demon for centuries at this point. But hearing how or seeing at least the troll form of the first person she basically got a reason how she got her powers in the first place was because of him. I'm happy that we're learning more about her history. like, if you don't know, like, Tara and Anya definitely became, like, easily, like, top 5 favorite characters. I don't know if I can actually do a ranking of my favorite characters, honestly. At least between the Scoop gang, I feel like, I feel like if y'all know me, my number 1 is, like, Buffy, like, number 2 is probably Tara. But they easily, like, came up there with both of them. Like, they're so different, it's so intriguing, and it's such a breath of fresh air for this show because they bring comedic reliefs in different ways. But we got so much growth with Tara within these last definitely like 6 to 10 episodes, and then now having Anya have her era, it's so refreshing because once again she knew about Glory. Like the artifacts that Glory collected. We're learning about her ex. We're learning about her being a vintage demon. We're seeing her take more control and more possession of being a human and learning more about human interactions. It is interesting to see her develop into her own person. And I know that y'all said, and like my friend said, that I was going to be so excited to see her storyline this season. And Lord, is it doing well for me. Once again, this episode was been 3 weeks, and we're seeing the breakup spectrum of Buffy. I'm not shocked. I'm happy that, I obviously expected it to be a time jump at some point in time. Happy that it's been established. But for me, I know that she's hitting hard because she's been dating this guy for a whole year and the relationship's over and she was ready to fully fix it. And I don't think, she knows now that the relationship failed. And obviously she blames herself for it because she feels that if she noticed the same way that everybody else noticed, she could have saved the relationship. But the thing is that even though both the relationship was, I hate it, I don't care about it, it was a two-way street. Like, it's not her fault that she's not worrying about him when she has so many lives on her shoulders. She got the Beast to worry about, Dawn to worry about, her mom to worry about, her school academics, and her being a slayer and patrolling. That's like 5 things plus saving any human that's dealing with any other vampires or demons along any other day. She cannot be sitting here worrying about the baby Riley and see if he got to be breastfed for her vulnerability. That's not her job. But also, Riley could have just told her how she felt from how he felt from the first place. The way that he told her this big step of him going to the military, that instant, he could have told her how he felt. When she literally asked him several times in the beginning of season 5, how do you feel if I did this, or are you okay that I'm training more with the Slayer? Are you as a Slayer that I'm training more? Do you have a problem that I'm like putting off her meetings? He had so many times, and he kept reassuring her that it's fine and that she's looking too far into things. And here we are. Like, at the end of the day, it's a two-way street with communication, and y'all both weren't doing good at it. So, and then beyond that, I'm just happy that she's seeing the love of the other characters. I'm hoping that she have a smooth recovery. Dawn now is getting suspicious of what her and her family is talking about. So I'm wondering if she's going to, do something because she just heard her name being dropped and hearing concernism. So we don't know. But but the thing is that, what about the troll? What if the troll had... What if the troll waited a little bit and Xander really had to choose? Who do you think he would have chose? I feel like, to be honest, I wouldn't know who he would have chose. For Xander's sake, he Willow his whole life. But how many people will he ever be as love of his life? Anya's his person, Tara is Willow's person, but Willow's his best friend. I feel like he would have chose Willow. But then he could have chose Anya. But knowing Xander, he would have not chose anyone. He would have died before choosing between them. That's a real one. And then we also have Spike, who is... This is crazy, though, because I'm just seeing... he down bad. And I can't complain. It's just hilarious seeing how he's like, I'm on your side. I'm helping you out. And getting frustrated because he imagines Buffy getting frustrated with him in person. The thing is that I don't have a problem with him and Buffy being friends or anything like that. I like that in season 2, so I don't have a problem with that. It's funny seeing them interact, so I can't wait to see them interact more in this season, especially when he's now on... I guess he's finally on their side, because remember how he said that he don't even go there, he don't even go here, he don't hang out with them, and then in season 4, and then left them and ditched them after Giles had him living in his crib rent free, giving him blood drinking mugs. So But anyway, that was my reaction. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Buffy reactions. Patreon will be linked to full extended reactions to Buffy, Angel, and Sailor Moon. Twitter and Discord will be linked so you can talk to me about this episode or see me for future updates. Until next time, make sure you be safe. Peace.